What if the most terrifying creatures to ever exist didn't come from myths or movies, but from Earth's own prehistoric past? Long before humans walked the planet, strange and powerful animals ruled land, sea, and sky. Some were massive predators, others were armored tanks. A few looked so bizarre that if they were alive today, we'd probably assume they were monsters. These ancient beings shaped the ecosystems of their time and continue to fascinate scientists and explorers today. Let's step into deep time and uncover 10 incredible creatures that many scientists believe once roamed our world. Imagine standing in a dense prehistoric forest when suddenly the ground trembles beneath your feet. Emerging from the trees is one of the most iconic predators in Earth's history, the Tyrannosaurus rex. This giant theropod could grow over 40 feet long and weigh around 9 tons. Its massive skull housed teeth the size of bananas, capable of crushing bone with ease. Despite its terrifying reputation, researchers believe T-Rex wasn't just a hunter. It may have also scavenged when opportunities arose. Its powerful sense of smell allowed it to detect carcasses from miles away. But make no mistake, if something living crossed its path, this apex predator had the speed and bite force to turn it into dinner within moments. Now shift your imagination to the ancient oceans, where something even larger lurked beneath the waves. The legendary Megalodon ruled the seas roughly 23 to 3.6 million years ago. This colossal shark may have reached lengths of 60 feet or more. Its jaws alone could stretch nearly 10 feet wide, filled with serrated teeth built to slice through flesh and bone. Megalodon likely preyed on whales, seals, and other large marine animals. Fossilized bite marks found on whale bones suggest this predator attacked with brutal efficiency. When a creature that large moves through the water, nothing else in the ocean can truly feel safe. But prehistoric Earth wasn't ruled by predators alone. Some of the most remarkable creatures were massive plant-eaters, including the towering Argentinosaurus. Believed to be one of the largest land animals ever to exist, Argentinosaurus could stretch over 100 feet long and weigh as much as 100 tons. Its enormous neck allowed it to browse vegetation high in the treetops, sweeping across wide areas without even needing to move its body. A herd of these giants would have looked like a moving forest of living skyscrapers. Even large predators would think twice before approaching a fully grown individual protected by sheer size. Not all prehistoric giants walked on land. Some dominated the skies in ways that honestly seem almost impossible today. The enormous Quetzalcoatlus had a wingspan that may have reached 33 feet, similar to a small airplane. Unlike birds, pterosaurs had wings made of skin stretched across elongated finger bones. Quetzalcoatlus likely launched itself into flight using powerful limbs before soaring across vast prehistoric landscapes. Scientists believe it may have hunted small animals on land, as well as fish in shallow waters. Imagine, just for a moment, looking up and seeing a creature the size of a giraffe casting a shadow over the ground as it glides silently overhead. Back on land, another armored giant lumbered through prehistoric plains, the Ankylosaurus. Covered in thick, bony plates and spikes, this dinosaur looked like a living fortress. But its most impressive feature was the heavy club at the end of its tail. With a single swing, Ankylosaurus could deliver a bone-shattering blow powerful enough to break a predator's leg. Even a hungry Tyrannosaurus rex would have had to approach with extreme caution. This combination of armor and weaponry made Ankylosaurus one of the most well-defended animals to ever exist. The oceans also hosted reptiles that rivaled modern whales in size and power. One of the most fearsome was the Mosasaurus. This giant marine reptile could reach lengths of around 50 feet and ruled the seas during the late Cretaceous period. Its long, streamlined body allowed it to swim quickly, while double-hinged jaws filled with sharp teeth made it a devastating predator. Mosasaurus likely fed on fish, turtles, seabirds, and even other marine reptiles. In the ancient oceans, encountering one would have been like meeting a massive underwater dragon. Travel even further back in time, and you'll find a creature that predates the dinosaurs themselves. The strange and formidable Dimetrodon lived around 295 million years ago. Often mistaken for a dinosaur, Dimetrodon was actually more closely related to the ancestors of mammals. Its most striking feature was the large sail running along its back, formed by elongated spines connected by skin. Scientists believe this sail may have helped regulate body temperature by absorbing or releasing heat. With powerful jaws and sharp teeth, Dimetrodon was one of the top predators of its time. Some prehistoric creatures looked less like reptiles and more like enormous versions of animals we recognize today. The Megatherium was a gigantic relative of modern sloths that lived during the Ice Age. Standing up to 20 feet tall when upright, this massive herbivore could use its strong claws to pull down branches and strip leaves from trees. Despite its slow appearance, Megatherium was powerful enough to defend itself against predators. Fossil evidence suggests it could even stand on its hind legs like a giant bear when threatened. The Ice Age also brought us one of the most famous prehistoric mammals ever discovered, the woolly mammoth. Covered in thick fur and equipped with long curved tusks, these enormous elephants were perfectly adapted to cold environments. Herds of mammoths once roamed across northern continents, grazing on grasses and shrubs in frozen steppe landscapes. Their tusks could grow over 15 feet long and may have been used for fighting rivals, clearing snow, or digging for food. For early humans, encountering a mammoth would have been both a threat and an opportunity for survival. Finally, lurking in prehistoric waters was a creature that redefined what it meant to be an apex predator, the Liopleurodon. This enormous marine reptile lived during the Jurassic period and may have reached lengths of over 20 feet or more. With massive flippers, it could maneuver swiftly through the water, while its huge jaws were designed to seize and crush prey. Fish, squid, and other marine reptiles likely fell victim to this powerful hunter. In its ocean domain, Liopleurodon was the undisputed ruler of the deep. These creatures remind us that Earth's history is filled with extraordinary life forms far beyond anything we see today. Fossils continue to reveal new details about their size, behavior, and environments, helping scientists piece together the story of our planet across hundreds of millions of years. And with every discovery, the prehistoric world becomes a little less mysterious, yet no less awe-inspiring.